Hey everyone, getting your level X11 here. I got a new deck for you. Um, I've been thinking of a lot of new deck ideas. This one was actually inspired by a guy who played on my league. He played me with the deck and I kind of saw the gist of it, so I built my own version of it. I call it Ursaring Disruption. So yeah. Start with the Pokemon. We've got four Sableye. Four Sableye. Um, they're a good starter just for impersonating for a collector or initiative or judge. Um, yeah. We got four Teddy Ursa from Heart Gold Soul Silver. Not too much to explain there. They're just for the Ursa rings. Four Ursaring Prime. They're the main attackers in the deck. I attach a rainbow energy and they puts 1 damage on them. Then I just throw a double colorless and an expert belt on there, and I'm hitting for 110, discarding the top card of the opponent's deck with hammer arm. Yeah, I berserk. It's Pokebody. If it has any damage counters on it, each of Ursaring's attacks does 60 more damage before applying weakness and resistance. So it's pretty good. I've got two Sneasel from Undaunted. The only good Sneasel because of beat up. Two Weavile from Undaunted. These are for disruption. When you lay it down to evolve one of your Pokemon in play, you may look at your opponent's hand, choose a card from it, and discard it. Even better than Cyrus's because it actually discards the card. And I've got two of them. And I run scoops, so it lets me claw snag a lot. I've got one Slowpoke from Undaunted. Rambunctious Party is pretty good, but I rarely use it, and this is not the guy I want to start with because he's got 2 retreat. Slowking from Heart Gold Soul Silver. I use it for second sight once during my turn. I may look at the top 3 cards of either player's deck and put them back on that player's top of that player's deck in any order. And I use it to look at the top of my opponent's deck, put what I want in that order. I put a good card on top because I'll hopefully be using Hammer Arm with Ursaring to discard that card, and then I put something bad second, so they draw something bad. So it's pretty good to definitely get rid of those good cards that they're going to need and give them crappy draws. 2 Uxie, obviously draw power. And that's it for the Pokemon. Move on to supporters and trainers. 3 Bebe Search, just to search out. 3 Cyrus's Initiative for that disruption. It's good to be able to use a judge and then impersonate for a Cyrus Initiative. Kind of the same strategy as Sableye almost. Flower Shop Lady for recovery. 2 Judge for disruption, obviously, so I can have them shuffle away any good hands or whatever. Or if I have a terrible hand and they have a lot of cards in hand, I can just judge their hand away. Hopefully in combination with Cyrus's Initiative to just limit them even more. Or even a Claw Snag. 3 Pokemon Collector. Good in any deck really because you're going to need basics, and yeah, it's just good in any deck. 2 Professor X No Theory for hand refreshment. 4 Energy Exchanger, definitely necessary for this deck because I need those rainbow energies and those double colorless energies. And I also run various other energies that this could be situational and get me those. 3 Expert Belts, so I can be hitting for 110 for 2 energy technically with Ursaring. And just because, I mean, he hits for a lot of damage. 3 Super Scoop Up. This could be for Uxie. This could be for Weavile. Ursaring with damage on it. Who knows? But I usually use it for either Uxie or Weavile. It's great with Weavile. I can claw snag like 3 to 4 times in one game. It's pretty crazy. Okay. Energy. Yes, I know. I'm thinking about changing the energy count. I will get destroyed by Ursaring Prime. I don't run basic energy in the deck as of right now. 2 Cyclone Energy. good disruption. And if they have something like a wall up front or something that I can't do anything to, I just cyclone it away and pound away with Ursaring. 4 special darks for donking purposes, I guess. 4 double colorless Ursaring. All his attacks are like colorless, so yeah, that helps. 4 rainbow energy to damage Teddy Ursa and Ursaring for the Berserk Pokebody to get that extra 60 damage. And 2 warp energies, just in case I get stuck with like a Slowpoke or Slowking or Ursaring with no energy on it. I just warp it to the bench and bring up something better. So yeah, I'm thinking of changing up the energy just to get a little bit of basic energy in there, so Scissor just doesn't run through the deck. It's actually a really fun deck, really consistent. I usually always get the lock. I'm always having a Slowking on the bench, just looking through the top 3 cards, putting something good up there, Hammer Arm, discard the good card, have them draw something crappy, limiting their hand with Cyrus's Initiative and Claw Snag and Judge. I mean, it's just a super disruptive deck, and as long as it gets set up, it's amazing. The 2 decks that really hurt it, I guess, would be Donphan and Scissor Prime. Donphan would just run right through it. Ursaring being ×2 weak to fighting, so I would have to disrupt enough to get that Donphan just not even available. The deck is basically just all based around disruption with Ursaring, because without Ursaring there would be no attacking power at all. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Probably going to be changing the energy count, but I like it how it is so far. I haven't even tried to play Scissor Prime. Obviously I would lose because there's nothing I can do other than attack with Weavile with Feint that hits through Pokebodies, but it only does 30 damage, and with the 2 special darks I guess it does 50, and that's not that great. So yeah, this is Ursaring Disruption. Let me know what you think. I might be running it out of Battle Roads just for fun, and yeah, let me know what you think of the deck. Any suggestions, just post them in the comments below. And yeah, thanks for watching. King of Lux 11 out.